A recent survey on crime disappoints President Rodrigo Duterte, prompting him to say he is useless. Duterte reads out loud the results of the Social Weather Stations or SWS survey on crime that says 1.5 million families reported falling victim to common crimes.
Pag ganito, wala ko'y silbi. I'd ask you to join me. Mag-resign na lang ta.
This is the third time Duterte mentions the first quarter 2018 social weather survey. His take on the survey results contrasts with that of presidential spokesperson Harry Roque. Roque welcomed the latest social weather station survey that shows 6.6% of families fell victim to crimes, down from December 2017's 7.6%. Duterte chooses not to focus on the drop but on the 1.5 million families who fell victim to crimes. Stopping crime and drugs is Duterte's biggest campaign promise. He tells his audience of local executives that they have to do their part in ridding their villages of crime and drugs. The president also cites the survey as a compelling reason to frisk tambays or loiterers and take into custody even minors who are loitering for their own safety. Lawmakers from left-leaning party lists say his order on tambays could open a floodgate of abuses. The camps of Vice President Leni and former Senator Bongbong Marcos are fined for violating sub judice. The Supreme Court, sitting as a Presidential Electoral Tribunal or PET, votes unanimously and metes out a fine of 50,000 pesos each to both parties. Both camps were earlier issued a show-cause order telling them to explain why they should not be cited for contempt of court. The SC also issued a strong warning to both parties to refrain from disclosing sensitive information to media. The parties continue to issue statements on internal matters in the ongoing recount being conducted by the PET. The camps recently clashed over the use of a plastic magnifying glass by a revisor from the Marcos camp. Robredo lead lawyer Romulo Macalental says, "Sometimes we have no choice but to speak out in order for the public to be enlightened amid the relentless black propaganda." The United Methodist Church calls on the Philippine government to release 3 foreign missionaries. They are held at the Bicutan Detention Center. One has been detained for the past 6 weeks. The missionaries are Tawanda Chandiwana of Mutare, Zimbabwe, Adam Shaw of Brunswick, Ohio, and Miracle Osman of Blantyre, Malawi. The religious group says the missionaries experienced repeated difficulties getting the legal documents and clearance they need to leave. Chandiwana was charged with overstaying his visa and later found to be on a watch list of suspected subversives. He denies any wrongdoing. Osman's passport was confiscated, which is the property of the Republic of Malawi. Shaw has been informed that an order to leave is imminent, but it has not been served. United Methodist Global Ministries General Secretary Thomas Kemper protests the treatment of their mission personnel.
They have nothing wrong. They were involved in a fact-finding mission on human rights violations in Mindanao. They stood up for justice and for life and have really done what their missionary calling called them to do.
Earlier, Australian missionary Sister Patricia Fox was detained for supposedly joining political activities.